Fix bayonets. This is Blue Collar Guns and Gear. Welcome to the channel. I haven't been on here much lately. I've just been so busy this year, it's crazy. But felt like I needed to make another video and just put some stuff out there. These are my For God and Country guns and home defense. Hopefully it won't come to that for God and country, but I don't know. This country's in we're in some really strange times, so I don't know. Do you need a bayonet? Why not? You know, I'd rather have it than not, especially for home defense. Say your rifle jams up, someone's coming down the hallway with a butcher knife. You're not exactly out of the fight. You're definitely not unarmed when you have this thing sticking off the end. That's just an Ontario on the AR here, the M4. This is just an Ontario M7 bayonet. Then on the AK there, that's a Romanian Wasser 1063. That's just a standard Romanian made bayonet. I think I bought it for $10 a few years ago at a gun show, and I like having them. I'd rather have them than not. Kind of go over these guns here. There's snapper lips. That's what my son named that alligator head. And most of this stuff I've just got here for just to look at, just for, what do you call it, eye candy? Okay. So this is a Sons of Liberty M4 patrol rifle that I picked up, I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago. It's been an outstanding, flawless carbine that I have every bit the confidence in this gun as I do any AK I've ever owned. And anyone who knows me knows that I'm a big fan of the AKs, and particularly the Romanians, because they were the least probably expensive, along with the Yugo, but they're not that inexpensive anymore. But when I picked mine up, they were. And it was a $400 rifle that was as reliable and has been as reliable as any gun I've ever owned. And I've owned some nice ones, so like this Sons of Liberty. This is just a standard M4 patrol rifle by Sons of Liberty, this M4. Just Magpul furniture. That's a Redfield 2-7 by 32. Redfield Revolution scope mounted on top there. It's mounted in a Burris Pepper, P-E-P-R, I'm sorry. That's a quick detach mount that I really like. I can pop that thing off, go to my iron sights, which, as you can see, is a standard A2 front sight. And on the rear, I have a Maytech rear sight that I really like. Better than like your standard plastic flip-up sights. It's metal, and I prefer metal. Got a little light on it, a little stream light, with a Magpul mount. Just Magpul furniture. Standard Liberty fighting trigger is what Sons of Liberty call this thing. This rifle's it's an animal. I've really ran this thing hard, and it doesn't matter if it has Black Hills ammunition or if it has Wolf steel cased ammunition. I'm so confident in this rifle. It inspires confidence. It's just a great gun. I like the way it's set up. I can go to my irons really quick. The Burris mount, you can usually pick those up for around $80 to $100. I personally like just a magnified, simple crosshairs scope. And it's good up close. It's good at distance. You know, with a 2-7, is it the best scope in the world? Probably not, but it's very good. It's American made. I really like the Redfield scopes. They are just so clear from side to side, top to bottom, and they've just always been solid for me. Now, they are owned by Leupold, and they're made in Oregon, but they are just excellent glass. I really like my Redfields, and this one's been great. And like I said, it's just solid, rock solid. I think that's OK Industries 30-round magazine. That's a Vickers Blue Force Gear Vickers Tactical sling. Excellent sling, adjustable. It's It's so quick and so easy. It's just a great little sling. I like it. It's simple. The entire setup is simple. And I love the gun. I can't say enough about it. This is a Wasser 1063 I've owned for years. I think I did a painting video on it a few years ago when I painted this thing in woodland camo, just Krylon, just basic spray paint, and it's held up well. And I've used this gun a lot, and been a great gun. It's completely factory. The magazine, I ordered a ton of these over the years, bought them at gun shows. That one in particular, I believe, is Albanian. It's like an Eastern European. And I used to buy those in bulk, like 10 at a time for maybe $80 or something, way back in the day. But the gun itself is just, again, it's another animal. It's a great, reliable gun. The guns have to work, and that's why I like these guns so much. I like the standard AK sling on it. I really like the standard AK slings on an AK. For some reason, they just work for me. And what works for me may not work for you, but they do for me, so that's why I use them. And I did replace the gas tube with an Ultimac with a rail built in, and that's a Vortex Spark 2 that I've had for 3 or 4 years, excuse me. And I just changed the battery in it. Now, I do not leave it on all the time, but I've left it on quite a bit, and I've trained with it and used it and used it and used it. And the Vortex Spark 2 has been really, really good. Even when the gun gets hot, it just works. So it's not probably not the greatest red dot. It doesn't give you 40 or 50,000 hours of battery life or anything, but it's been good for me for home defense, for defending my neighborhood, or defending. I don't know what's coming down the pipe, but anyway, I like it. I can get a very low. It's less than 1/3 co-witness with my iron sights, but there is a co-witness there, and I can use them. So that is kind of a must for me as well. I need to be able to use my iron sights in a pinch. And that's the same with the Burris mount on the M4 here. It's just quick, and the reason I like this mount is that I think I bought it for $80, and I'd read so many good reviews about it. And it is true that this mount, I can pop it right off. I mean, immediately go straight to my iron sights, and then when I decide if I want to pop it back on, I put it right back on, and it's still within an inch or two of zero at 100 yards. If I were a better shooter, it might even do better. But it's real close, and it's proven itself to me many times, because I can pop it off, pop it right back on, no problem. Really like the optic setup here. It is a little heavy. The scope itself is, I think, 11 ounces, and the mount is around 8 ounces. So you're adding a little over a pound there. It's what? Not very good at math. 19 ounces, if around 19 ounces or so. So it's a little over a pound for the entire setup on top. It's a little weight, but I like it. And personally, I don't mind just a little bit of weight on my rifles. They don't have to be just super air weight for me to. I like just a little bit of weight on my rifles. Okay, call me crazy, that's fine. But I just wanted to go over them. I know I'm kind of going back and forth here, but just my setups. I try to just keep everything simple. So basically what we have here is just 2 rifles with decent optics and just basic stuff. I mean, I know I have the bayonets set here, and I think they're really cool, and I would rather have them than not. Who knows it's good to know hand-to-hand skills, and it's good for me, my opinion is it's good to have a bayonet. Now, will they affect your accuracy? We're going to find out, because that's going to be my next video. I'm going to take these out and shoot them with the bayonets to see how much it affects accuracy. I don't think there's another video out there showing that. There may be, but I don't know. There's the old German raindrop pattern magazine pouches that I bought for like $2 a piece a long time ago. Holds 4 AK mags. They're very solidly built. They're very well made material and everything. You need a good belt. If you're gonna put them on your belt, you need a good belt. But I've trained with them, I've used them, and they're fine. And I like the flaps, you know, over the top. I like something to keep the rain off of my magazine pouches. That's just a personal thing, though. There's old GI helmet. Make a good bump helmet, but not necessarily ballistic rated. I also have an ACH, Advanced Combat Helmet, that is a U.S. military grade. It's a 3A ballistic helmet, and I didn't bring it out for this video. I just did this for visual, just to have fun with it. And but anything is better than nothing for head protection. You know, I don't recommend getting shot in the head, but at the same time, usually helmets are mostly used for bumps. You know, you stand up too quick in a confined space or something, you bump your head, or you can hit your head on anything and hurt yourself. It's better to have a helmet than not. Even like a bicycle helmet would be better than nothing. You know, that's just me though. There's old Beretta 84. I love that little gun. Beautiful little gun. I love my little Beretta. It's not my everyday carry, but I do carry it from time to time. Good little gun. And then I also have some level 4 ceramic plates in this, just a basic Condor carrier. I still use Condor. I still have my other plate carrier that I've shown before. This one has no cummerbund or anything. You know, of course, it has 3 AR mags and 3 Glock mags, which I doubt if I'll even need a pistol. This is just a quick Minuteman type thing. I can just throw that on real quick, snap the sides with the buckles there, super quick, and I have level 4 plates, which I like having those too. Will I need them? I hope not, but I'd rather have them than not. And they're pretty lightweight. They're only about 5.5 pounds a piece, so a lot lighter than my 3A plus, or 3 plus, I'm sorry, my old AR 500 3 plus plates, which weigh about twice as much. Anyway, this video is getting a little long-winded, but these are good guns. I mean, they will get the job done. Now, the Sons of Liberty, a lot of people say, well, that's a high-end AR. Well, you know, mine, I think I had a coupon code, and I might have paid $900 for it, which it was worth it to me to have a really, really, really good gun built in a custom shop that is known for making really high quality guns. And the guy that is the brains behind Sons of Liberty, he's impressed me with his knowledge over the years. The guy really knows what he's about. I think they're on par with BCM or any of the others. You name them, Colt, Daniel Defense, any of those. And his prices seem to be a little bit better than most of those guys. BCM's pretty good. But, you know, I'm not trying to compare here. BCMs are great rifles, and so are, you know, the Daniel Defense, the Colts, of course, Knight's Armory, stuff like that. And I could go on, the Vesky, and whatever. If I didn't name your gun, I'm sorry. You know, I know there's a lot of great gun makers out there, but I really like Sons of Liberty. I like what they stand for. And they're solid, and it has a 100% lifetime guarantee on every part and piece on the gun. Even if you shoot the barrel out, they'll replace that. So that's amazing. And they are like hardcore Second Amendment supporters. So yeah, I love this gun. Great gun. And I think that about covers everything in this video. Oh, my little Tops UTE. That's my everyday carry blade. I carry a fixed blade every day. And I like the little clip on the sheath there. I like it because it's you can rotate it, and you can carry it vertical or horizontal. I usually carry it like that, horizontally at around 10 o'clock. That way I can reach like a cross draw with my right hand, and I can reach straight down with my left hand and grab it with either hand. I like it when I'm sitting in my truck. If someone were to approach my door and open my door, you know, I can just grab it real quick and jab them in the thigh or the groin or to the body or anything. And you know, well, I just like having it. It conceals really easy. But anyway, enough of this. This is just, you know, for God and country and home defense. Hopefully you'll get out and vote, and maybe we can preserve what we have here. I don't know how we're going to do it. I don't have the answers. except for what you're looking at right here. I'm afraid, God help us. I hope it doesn't come to that. That would be terrible for our country and the world. But anyway, just wanted to share this with you, make a video. I haven't been on here in a little bit, and I hope everybody's doing well out there, and God bless all of you. All right, I'll see you later on. Y'all come see us.